Hi, you beautiful soul, and welcome to my little becoming series on episode 3 on why you're not actually stuck, okay? Now, this is a big one because I know a lot of people sometimes feel like they are stuck in their lives and nothing's changing, nothing's moving. You know, they're doing all the things and sticking to all the rules and going about their day-to-day, hoping that something will change. Now, the thing with change is, and getting ourselves quote-unquote unstuck, is that firstly, it's the story we are telling ourselves and the story we keep repeating every single day in our heads, telling ourselves that we are stuck, which means we will remain stuck, okay, until we change the story within, because everything happens from the inside out. If we are repeating the same patterns, actions, thoughts, and everything from yesterday, the week before, the month before, the year before, then obviously we'll just be stuck in this loop, this never-ending loop of feeling stuck and nothing's moving. Another reason one could essentially also feel stuck is when we have elevated our frequency, our vibration, or our consciousness to a certain point where we feel like we've outgrown our current circumstances, our life, certain people perhaps, and we're not basically acting upon the next step to take that will elevate us further. And so energy seems to want to move through us, but we're not allowing it. Maybe there's still a certain type of fear or, a limiting belief that is holding us back. But again, that's just the ego self telling us, again, a story. So it's essentially just energy trying to move through us, the higher self, God self, the universe, manifesting through us as the physical vessel. And we're not allowing it to move through us freely through surrendering and going with the flow, so to speak. That's another reason one could essentially feel stuck. Or it could also just be that we are, a lack of awareness, not being aware of our patterns, our repetitive patterns, or living on autopilot and repeating the same thoughts and, stories from the past, traumas, all that stuff. If we aren't working through it and healing those parts of ourselves, that could also make us seemingly feel stuck. Whereas if we zoom out of everything and all the challenges that we face to our day-to-day in this stuckness, zooming out of it and observing our own thoughts, inner thoughts, feelings, behaviors, actions, we can then actively take charge, and we can change the next decision and the next choice and the next action and the next thought to get ourselves unstuck. And it might seem quite uncomfortable in the beginning, but that is when the true growth takes place. That is when we elevate ourselves into the next level. So that's what I mean. We're never really actually stuck because consciousness, God, the divine, the universe, your energy as one essentially is never really stuck. It's infinite. It's endless. It's the Almighty within you, working through you. So that in itself is never stuck. It's the ego self that keeps us small and keeps us seemingly stuck. So yeah, I just wanted to shed some light on that. Also just from any past experiences that I have seemingly been in situations where I felt stuck, is shedding more awareness onto my patterns, thoughts, etc. and obviously emotions that seemingly held me back and kept me quote unquote stuck. But one can always get unstuck, again, by shedding awareness on it and working through it. Even if it's just one tiny thought, one tiny action, one tiny change in pattern that could literally change your entire trajectory and just get you unstuck in that moment, It doesn't have to be a huge change and shift overnight. It could just be as little as changing one single thought, and you could start start by saying, hey, I'm no longer stuck. I'm free. And then sticking to that story, and then things in your reality will unfold as such. Anyway, I hope this helped as somebody who needed to hear this today. Before I waffle on, I'm hit send, and I will catch you on the next one. Lots of love. Bye.